to Bali. My name is Jamie TK. I'm here with my brother Ben TK, and over the next few days we're going to be exploring everything there is to do in Bali. Today we've rented a scooter for 120,000 rupiah, which is equivalent to 12 Australian dollars. And we're exploring the island of Nusa Penida. We're going to be hitting up some of Nusa Penida's famous beach locations before heading back to mainland Bali to check out a bunch of cool nature spots. So come along and let's explore Bali. So we've just made it to Diamond Bay, which is probably the most Instagrammable place in Bali at the moment. And as you can see, the steps are like lined with people because everyone comes down and wants to get the shot of this in the background. And you can see why, it's so beautiful. Right now we're walking down to the beach to go explore it a bit, and then we're gonna go head off to another really famous spot on Nusa Penida. He did that easier than me, and I don't even have a camera bag on. That was a super steep cliff to get down, and it doesn't have the guardrails, so it's pretty much you and a rope trying to get down. Pretty fun. It's a very Balinese thing to have very steep steps down places. Second destination for today, which is called the Tree House, and it's at 1,000 Islands Viewpoint. Someone's built a tree house in a tree that overlooks Diamond Bay and Diamond Beach. We're going to go up there, get some photos and get a cool video of it. It costs $7.50 per person, which is 75,000 rupiah. Yeah, pretty cool little hidden gem on Nusa Penida. So everyone gets a ticket, you wait for your turn, and then they have a little timer, and you literally get like 2 minutes to sit on the steps and take a photo. Alright, we're done. 2 minutes was up very quickly, and is it worth it? Well, I'll let you guys decide if you want to come here and get a picture in front of the picturesque Diamond Bay. Alright, right now we're at Kelingking Beach, and it is probably the most or the second most popular spot on the island, and we're contemplating whether we want to walk down to the beach or not because it's a long way down. Oh god, it's getting steep. We're about halfway down. We're going to keep pushing because the beach down the bottom looks amazing. So it is an absolutely breathtaking hike, but also very intense hike. I don't think I remember the last time my face was dripping sweat. It was literally dripping sweat from that. Holy moly. Woo! That was exciting. I had to put my camera away for that hike up because you literally need 2 hands, both your feet. It's actually quite a difficult climb up. If you're not an experienced climber, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But this bit right here where I'm at, which is about halfway down, it's very doable for all ages. So definitely come have a look down where there's less tourists. Alright, so we're switching up this morning and we're going out on a boat to hopefully swim with Manta Rays. I say hopefully because there's no guarantee that you'll see one on the day that you head out. The waves in Nusa Penida get pretty crazy, so the boat ride out there was super rocky, and the place that we stopped to snorkel wasn't any better.
Oh, there's waves.
And before we even had time to process where we were, our driver yelled out Manta Ray and we launched straight into the water. And as soon as I looked up, there it was, right in front of me, this giant black shadow gliding seamlessly through the water. Woo! Yeah, I got it! Woo! I swam right next to it. Woo! Did you see it? Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's 2. Oh man, I've been wanting to see a manta ray since I was like little, so this is a massive bucket list thing, and I don't know, being in the water when it swims past and it's just huge black fish is incredible experience. So super happy we saw one because it's a 50-50 chance that we see them, and they're my sunglasses. Hang on. Oh yeah, I think they're mine. Thank you.
Oh man, it's the first time I've seen a manta ray. Stoked. That was sick. They're so delicate and glamorous the way they fly through the water. Beautiful.
It was then time to leave Nusa Penida and head back to Bali. This process involves a 1-hour ferry ride where you will get your feet wet. We then headed up north past some of the greenest rice paddies you'll ever see and through the beautifully chaotic streets of Bali. Alright, so last night we have driven from Nusa Penida all the way up to a place called Mount Batur, and right now it's 3 AM and we are starting a 2-hour hike to the top of a volcano, and we're hoping to get to the top just before sunrise so we can watch the sunrise amongst all the other volcanoes in the area. So yeah, let's see how the views are at the top. So to do this hike you need to pay 500,000 rupiah per person to a local guide who will show you the way to the top of the mountain. This was our local guide, GEDE, who was actually a friend from a couple of years back when we first visited Bali.
Let's go. Almost halfway up. We are sweating, we are exhausted. We're gonna keep pushing. View's gonna be worth it.
Alright, so we've arrived at the top of Mount Batur and we've been sitting here for the last half an hour waiting for the sun to rise. It has risen, but unfortunately we're in this massive cloud right now and you can't really see the beautiful view that's usually here. We actually came here a couple of years ago for a family trip and we got an amazing sunrise. Like you could see the whole valley, you could see the mountains, you see the sun rising. Yeah, it was a beautiful view, but yeah, unfortunately today we're not getting a view. We're hoping it's gonna clear up a bit when the sun gets a bit higher so we can walk around the rim of the volcano and see all the other mountains in the background, but it's not looking hopeful. So instead we're just gonna sit here and relax and have some of the breakfast up here. This is what do you call these again?
We call it salak here.
Salak.
Salak.
Salak. So this is a snake fruit, so we're gonna have some of them. They're quite sweet, right? They're quite tasty. And then some poached eggs and stuff. But yeah, no sunrise, unfortunately, because sometimes just at the top of Mount Batur you just don't get a sunrise.
If you're gonna do this hike, guys, make sure you wear like maybe a jumper and some more layers because it is freezing. I thought it was gonna be warm and I was not right.
Oh, banana sandwiches. Oh, amazing, actually. Let me get a snack. Bang bang. Cool, there you go. I'm gonna try some bang bang. And that's because the volcano
is still active.
And it's the gas.
When someone to blow by and more gas come out.
So there is still gas coming out of the volcano, and if you have a spark or a flame and you blow it on it, it ignites the gas and turns it into smoke and water vapor, which is pretty cool. It's also so hot down there that you can dig a hole and put some eggs in and some bananas and come back in about 10 minutes and it'll be nice, freshly cooked for you. So a little hot tip and trick for you, if you pay your guide a little bit more and you stay around the top for longer, you'll be up here with no people, as everyone usually goes back pretty early. When that happens, a bunch of monkeys come out and you literally have the whole mountain to yourself, which is pretty cool. So this morning we've woken up at 7 AM and we're heading to Tegalalang, which is the rice terraces, and we're getting up early so we can get there before the crowds because it gets super busy. And this is Gus, our driver. We've hired for the day. He's gonna be our tour guide. He's He's gonna show us around.
I'm GUSTI from Bali. So I'm driving Mr. Jeremy today, this morning, early morning, 7 a.m. to Tegalalang Rice Terrace, and nice in the countryside, so we have a great time together.
Honestly,
I think Gus should just take over the video from here.
that was immaculate. Okay, I'm giving the camera to Gus for the rest of this, and he's gonna take over the rest of the vlog from here on out. So because the terraces have been closed for the last 2 years, a lot of the pathways down to get in and amongst them have been closed off. So it took us a while to find a pathway that you could actually get down. But now we've finally found a pathway where we can actually get up to the top, and we're heading there now to get a viewpoint over the terraces. So you'll notice most of the rice paddies are quite brown at the moment, and that's because we're visiting in July. Harvesting happened quite recently. If you come between March and May or September to October, the fields will be fully green with rice. And once you're done exploring the rice terraces, you can come up to one of the many restaurants that overlook the rice terraces and order some local cuisine. This is an avocado coffee, which looks amazing, to be honest. Oh wow, it tastes amazing too. So right now we're on our way to Leke Falls, which from the pictures looks like a super picturesque waterfall in the middle of the jungle. There are so many waterfalls in Bali, and this is just one of many. We've chosen this one today because it's only 1 hour drive from Tegalalang
Rice Terrace.
Tegalalang Rice Terraces, where we were just at. So super excited to see it and get some cool shots. Morning. Good afternoon. Oh, afternoon. Okay, so it's a pretty steep climb down, so we've got these sticks so we don't slip over.
You fight one another.
Fight one another. Choo 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 choo. Lead us the way, Gus.
He says it's very different to the last time he remembers it.
Oh my god.
Track down.
Alright, we're done. That's Leke Waterfall. One of the most picturesque waterfalls I think I've ever seen. And we got super lucky there for a moment because everybody left, so we had the whole thing to ourselves. So we took a quick dip, took some really cool photos, some really cool videos. And that's it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna head down south to Uluwatu Temple and then go check out a beach club. So that should be a bit of fun. Woo! Another day, another adventure. So this is a sarong, yes. And it's essentially wear in all temples, right? Because we have to cover up most of our skin. Yeah, look at that. We've gone for the hot purple today.
Because you're wearing short, that's why you need a sarong.
Oh really?
Thank you for your comment.
Thank you. Thanks, Sam.
Because I'm the videographer doesn't mean I'm exempt from wearing a sarong.
So this is Uluwatu Temple behind me, and it's a temple that's built on the cliff, a Hindu temple. And we're here right now in the beautiful sunshine. It is such a beautiful day. So we have this crystal clear water. Down below you can see sea turtles and stuff swimming around, which is really cool to see. And you can explore around the cliff, so you can walk all the way up to the other side. And in amongst all this, there's a bunch of monkeys that actually try and steal your stuff. We just saw them steal someone's phone before and they took it into the bushes. I have no idea if this guy's got his phone back or not, but be super careful if you come here. Hide your belongings and take a walk around and enjoy the scene's views. Alright, so for our final stop on our Bali adventure, we've decided to change it up a little bit and do something a bit more relaxing. And we're here today at Palmilla Beach Club, which is as the name suggests, a club on the beach where you can go to and get a sunbed and just relax, go for a swim in the pool, have some cocktails, have some food, depending what you want to do. And we're about to do a quick change and put on some linen shirts because it is such a beautiful day. And we thought we would
Play the part, dress up. That's good for the beach bar.
yeah.
Oh, how's the pool?
It's sick. So they have swings at the bar, they have a hammock over by the pool, they have a pool that overlooks the beach, so you've got so much to do. You can spend a whole day here and relax. Unfortunately, this marks the end of our journey. Shout out to Jetstar for the experience, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos where you can fly next with Jetstar.